Hi guys, thanks for waiting while everyone logged in. Before I start this presentation, I'd just like to ask that you hold off any questions until the end of the webinar. I have a lot to show you tonight, including 5 separate strategies, so I have the question window closed to make sure I'm not distracted and taken off topic. Grab yourself a pen and paper and jot down any questions that spring to mind as we progress through the presentation, and I'll do my best to answer all of them at the end of the webinar. I'd also like to thank our partnership broker who's making possible the offer in the webinar tonight. The presentation will take around about 20 odd minutes for me to show you everything that comes with the Diamond Trader program, and believe me, the offer tonight is truly a one-off. Please stick around to the end so that you don't miss out. This offer is simply too good to pass up. For those of you who haven't attended one of my seminars or webinars before, my name is Alan Vertue. I'm a licensed foreign exchange consultant, professional trader, and the Director of Education and Strategy Development at Vertue Trading. Vertue Trading is an educational institution fully licensed by ASIC and provides online training to both new and experienced traders all around the globe. I think it's important for you to understand that I wasn't always a trader. In fact, before trading, I worked in a wide variety of jobs that had absolutely no relationship whatsoever to the financial markets. And that included 30 years spent as a professional advertising photographer. And it was while I was in business as a photographer that I took my first steps as a trader. My situation then was probably no different to yours now. I had to learn the trading game from scratch, but unlike you, I had to do so with very little help from professional traders. In fact, I taught myself to trade the hard way by really brutal trial and error, and that meant that I lost money more times than I really care to remember. Today, however, you guys aren't forced to go it alone. You aren't thrown in at the deep end and faced with a sink or swim dilemma. Since 2007, I've taught literally hundreds of people how to trade the financial markets, and in particular, the foreign exchange markets. Tens of thousands of new traders are entering these markets on a playing field that's considerably more level than it was when I started trading 12 or 13 years ago. Technology that was once the sole domain of the banks and the institutions is now freely available to the average retail trader. We're now able to enter market positions with minimal startup capital and control risk with unprecedented precision using fractional lot sizing. We can enter positions risking as little as 10 cents per pip. Now, really, 10 cents per pip. Show me any other investment vehicle that allows you to control your risk with such precision. We all know that Forex is the largest market in the world by a massive amount. And that huge liquidity makes it very quick and easy to enter and exit positions. In Forex, you can enter and exit the market from the comfort of your own home in milliseconds, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, from any location in the world that has a broadband internet connection. And because it's a 24-hour market, overnight price gaps are virtually non-existent during the trading week, meaning it's a much safer environment for your investments than other more traditional methods, such as the stock market, for instance. So the ease at which you can start trading Forex, the ability to significantly minimize risk, and the potential to profit from both up and down markets all make Forex the most attractive market to trade, in my opinion at least. And because I've traded such a wide variety of different instruments, I do believe that I'm pretty well placed to make such a judgment. Yet, despite all of these benefits and the mechanical simplicity of trading, successful trading, and I emphasize the word successful trading remains out of the reach of the majority of new traders. Most never rise above the level of glorified gambler. Now, how can this be? Well, from my experience, I believe it's because they're simply unprepared. They haven't learnt the basics. They want a brain surgeon salary without going to med school. They want to become an Ian Thorpe or a Mark Spitz without first learning how to dog paddle. They want to be able to run before learning how to crawl. So in this presentation, I'm going to show you how to avoid the traps that many new traders fall into. If you want to become a successful trader, then you must become an educated trader. I'm going to demonstrate how you can ease into Forex trading in a gentle, non-stressful way with just a tiny capital outlay and absolutely minimal risk. I'm also going to show you how you can start trading immediately, even if you know nothing at all about Forex or trading in general. In other words, I'm going to teach you how to trade while you learn, and do it straight out of the box, even if you're a total beginner. And better still, I'm going to show you how you can do it all for free. And if that sounds too good to be true, I can assure you that everything I'm about to show you is very real. And if you can stick with me for the next 20 minutes or so, I'll prove it to you. But before I do, it's important that you understand that I'm licensed to provide advice for Forex and other financial derivatives, but only general advice. And that means I can't tell you specifically what to do with your money. In fact, the whole purpose of Vertue Trading is to teach you how to make those decisions for yourself via the vehicle of trading foreign exchange. It's essential that you only trade with money you can afford to lose. And that means if the mortgage can't be paid or the kids can't be educated because you've used those funds to trade with, well, that is money you can't afford to lose. If you are in any doubt whatsoever, I strongly urge you to contact your accountant or licensed financial personal advisor. Now, there are a number of things that new traders must be aware of before they start trading any type of financial instrument. First up, it's imperative that you understand that there's no such thing as perfection in life, least of all in trading. No trader on earth wins 100% of the time. Successful traders know that the only way to develop consistency is to trade high probability signals, but high probability doesn't mean certainty. When you take a signal and you enter a position, you must still be prepared for those times when the position turns against you. And because professional traders understand these laws of probability and risk, they protect their money by concentrating first on how much they could lose on a trade before even thinking about how much they might gain. Does that make sense? By first calculating the risk, they avoid the common problem that new traders commonly find of overloading positions all in the hope that they'll pay off big time. Because instead what happens is that over-leveraged traders start to sweat bullets from the very moment they enter a position. Price never moves in a straight line. It swings back and forth, in and out of profit, and that causes emotional decision making. And trading under the pressure of extreme stress is exactly what brings most new traders undone. So with that in mind, the Diamond Trader program contains not just strategies, but all of the risk and money management that is necessary to protect your account. It provides education, software, professional trading tools, and it teaches you how to develop a critical skill, self-discipline. The DTP is designed to bring new and intermediate traders up to speed as quickly as possible, but the speed at which you learn is entirely up to you. You can spend as much or as little time you need to fulfill your trading goals. The Diamond Trader program teaches you the theory behind market psychology and how to apply it in a practical way to trading Forex. It teaches you how to develop and stick to a sensible, low-risk trading plan in order to protect your account and build wealth in a sustainable way. Our strategies and trade management software significantly reduce the chance that you fall into a cycle of emotional trading by eliminating the guesswork that's associated with discretionary trading. And we do it all online in a real live trading environment, not a simulated one. In our online trading lounge, I'll personally teach you the techniques and strategies that are the bread and butter of professional traders around the world. And I'll demonstrate actual trade entries and risk management as they occur. So being able to participate in an interactive live trading environment with a professional trader provides a unique learning experience, especially for those of you who may be just starting out. Now, I've trained literally hundreds of traders over the years, and one of the problems that's common to most new traders relates to deciding what style of trading best suits them. In fact, it personally took me several frustrating years to fully understand my own trading personality. So when I started putting this program together, my first priority was to develop a variety of systems that allowed people to choose a method that would fit in with their personal and work commitments. I developed 3 separate strategies, each designed with a trading personality type in mind. The MTF, or multi-time frame system, uses discretionary strategies that trades breakouts from support and resistance levels on medium-term time frames such as 1 and 4 hour charts. And this system suits active traders who have, say, 2 or 3 hours they can spare each day to watch for setups occurring in real time. The Forex Odyssey system uses 2 mechanical entry strategies to identify price swings in the market on a daily time frame. It suits those traders who want a more relaxed style of trading because they only have to check their charts once a day. Entry signals are plotted directly on the chart, so there's absolutely no chance of getting the signal wrong. And our third system trades news events. These events are published on various websites days or weeks in advance of the actual announcement, so there's plenty of time to prepare. Trades are over very quickly, however, usually in minutes and sometimes even seconds. Our special software ensures the best possible opportunity of taking quite significant profit with minimal risk. Now, I'll explain each of these systems in detail shortly, but before I do, let me first explain why I believe it's important that you trade to a system. A trading system means that you are able to repeat strategies over and over and over. It puts in place rules that prevent impulsive trading, which is probably the biggest single killer of trading accounts out there. A trading system encourages self-discipline by minimizing emotion-based trading. And a system promotes stress-free trading by eliminating the guesswork and procrastination that's often associated with undisciplined trading. Now, the first rule of trading is to protect your account. All of the Diamond Trader systems have risk and money management built into the trade management software. Stop loss, risk reward, equity-based stops and profit targets are all inherently part of each system. A system enables a trader to repeat high probability strategies with confidence, which is critical if you want to develop consistency. Finally, it's impossible to track a strategy's performance, along with your own progress as a trader, I might add, unless you rigorously trade to a system. Second-guessing signals and trading by gut feel will eventually wreck any trader's confidence because there's simply no way of historically measuring performance if the rules change on a trade-by-trade basis. The Diamond Trader program consists of 3 separate systems containing a total of 5 powerful strategies and their associated trade management software. As a VT member, you can try out each one of these systems in order to determine which one best suits your lifestyle and personality. For instance, you might want to combine 1 or 2 strategies from a couple of the systems and make your own custom system. The choice is yours. Let's take a look at each of the systems in a little closer detail to determine which one might suit your trading personality. Remember, we have 3 from which to choose: a mechanical end-of-day FXO swing trading system, a medium-term discretionary breakout system, and a news trading system. 5 strategies in total. The choice is yours. First off, let's look at the Forex Odyssey mechanical trading system. The FXO system consists of 2 rules-based strategies, the escalator and the paymaster. Both of these strategies are trend-following swing strategies, although they operate in 2 very distinct ways. Let's look at the escalator first up. Now, experienced traders can look at a chart such as this and see technical patterns and entry signals with relative ease. However, for new traders, this task is not so easy. When I first developed these systems for the Diamond Trader program, I was very conscious that I needed to make them as easy as possible to understand. So I enlisted the help of a couple of experienced MetaTrader programmers, and I came up with charts that literally print the entry signals on the chart in the form of these yellow arrows. These arrows only print if the planets align and conditions indicate a high probability entry. In addition, I developed each strategy to incorporate precision-like risk and money management controls. In all of the VT strategies, you're able to stipulate just how much of your account you are willing to risk on each individual trade. So in this case, we're risking just 2% of our account balance, but it could just as easily be 1% or 0.5% or whatever percentage suits your risk tolerance. I also had built into each strategy the ability to scale out of positions with unlimited flexibility. You predefine the levels at which to close the positions and how much of the position you want to close at each of those levels. Once the entry criteria have been met, a yellow down arrow prints on the chart identifying a trigger candle. You can now decide whether or not to take the trade. Here I've chosen to submit a sell order to short the market, and so the software automatically enters a pending sell order indicated by these red and yellow dashed order lines. Now, if price moves through the entry order, I'll be entered live into the market. A simultaneous stop loss order and take profit orders are sent to the broker. Once you have entered your pending order, your job as a trader is done. The software will manage the position for you as per your predefined instructions. You're free to go to work, to school, do the shopping, or even get some well-deserved sleep. All safe in the knowledge that the position is being managed and your account is being protected. As soon as price reaches the TP1 level, a portion of your position is closed and the stop loss is moved to entry level or break even. This means that you've already locked in some profit and that you have a free trade for the rest of the position. The worst that could happen now is that price retraces to entry level and the balance of your trade is closed at break even. You'd still be in profit, of course, from the early close of part of your position at TP1. If price continues to move down, however, you'll see the software scale out portions of your position at the remaining 3 profit targets. As price descends, the stop loss will automatically trail behind, continually locking in profit. And as you can see, the escalator looks to enter trends early and capture as much profit as possible. It clearly identifies entries by printing yellow arrows directly on the charts. Now, if you're just starting out with your trading, you'll probably need to put aside approximately half an hour to an hour for a couple of days to feel fully comfortable with the strategy. Once you gain experience though, it really shouldn't take any more than 10 or 15 minutes a day to check all your charts and enter the trades that are signaled. Now, while the escalator identifies trend reversals and it looks to get into the position as early as possible, the Paymaster, on the other hand, is a trend continuation strategy. It prints the actual entry and stop loss position, but looks to take smaller bites out of the trend, often entering and exiting many times in the same time that an escalator trade might be on. In other words, it buys the dips and sells the rallies, which is a classic trend continuation strategy. The advantage for you as a trader is that you don't have to calculate the best place to enter. The software displays that for you directly on the chart, along with optimal exit levels at which to scale out. The trade management software works in exactly the same way as it does for the escalator. It's totally set and forget. Both the escalator and the Paymaster are professional strategies that can be traded straight out of the box by complete beginners. They virtually eliminate stress because the entry signals are printed directly on the charts and the exits are managed automatically. Although they can be traded on pretty much all time frames from 1 hour and up, they suit traders who are perhaps time restricted because they can be traded very successfully on daily charts, meaning the signals only have to be checked once a day. Now, while the FXO system strategies use strict mechanical rules to plot signals directly on the chart, the MTF system uses chart pattern recognition and price action to signal entries, but this time the trader must be able to recognize them without the aid of arrows, etc. And this is called using discretion. And as a discretionary trader, you'd probably want to commit to between 2 and 4 hours a day, 3 to 5 days a week, especially during the active London session. Positions are entered mainly on 1 and 4 hour charts, and most positions are closed out within a 24 to 48 hour period, although occasionally they may last for up to a week. Regardless of how long they last though, the trade management software will look after the positions for you, allowing you to go to bed each night secure in the knowledge that your account is being fully protected. The system uses 2 variations of our trade management software to both enter and close out positions. The first is called the trend chaser, which takes advantages of breakouts from congestion along with other trend continuation moves. This is the strategy that is used most by our professional traders to manage open positions. Once a signal has been identified, a horizontal line is simply drawn on the chart and renamed so the EA is able to identify it. If this line is penetrated by price, the Trend Chaser software enters us into the market and automatically sets the stop loss and the take profit levels. Once again, totally set and forget. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the MTF system contains 2 strategies. In addition to the Trend Chaser, we offer a similar EA with similar features but designed for more aggressive entries based on trendline breaks. Entry and trade management are exactly the same as a trend chaser, however. But entries on the trend starter are open when the candle breaks above or below a diagonal trend line. Apart from that though, the trade management software operates in exactly the same way as a trend chaser. Once a trend line is drawn and renamed, the EA will instigate a trade entry on the break of the line, and it will set stop loss and take profit levels automatically. Now, I must emphasize that this strategy is for experienced traders only. Incidentally, every trade that's called from the strategies you've just seen are sent instantly to members throughout the day as they occur. And because they are always pending orders, it means that you usually have plenty of time to get to your PC or mobile device in order to place the trades. Too easy. Okay, we've looked at 2 systems and 4 strategies. Now let's check out our 3rd system and final strategy. For those short-term traders out there, and by shorter term I mean those who prefer trading off 1 and 5 minute charts, for instance, news trading may be a good fit for you. Here's how it works. The News Trader EA is set to activate orders 30 seconds before the news announcement. After a high impact news event has been gazetted, the time is entered into the News Trader EA parameters. In this example, New Zealand employment data is set to be released at precisely 8:45 a.m. local time. The pending orders are therefore set to be entered 30 seconds prior to the announcement. So at 8:44 and 30 seconds, 2 pending orders are placed automatically by the software in order to buy above the market and in order to sell below the market price. Soon after the announcement is made, the sell order is filled in this example and a stop loss and 2 profit targets are automatically placed. The now obsolete pending buy order is automatically closed by the EA. And here we can see just how effective the software has been, gaining a sizable return in just a few minutes of trading. All you had to do was enter the time of the news announcement into the expert advisor and it did the rest. I hope you can see by these strategy demonstrations how importantly we view risk management at VT, and how you, as a trader, can be relieved of the emotional burden that often besets new traders. You can place a trade and get on with your life. It's totally set and forget. Now, if you had taken every trade called by our professional traders from July 2011 to December 2013, you would have made a gain of more than 20,000 pips. And on average, this equates to approximately 700 pips per month or 168 pips per week. Compound that with position sizing as your account grows, and it's pretty obvious just how this could provide a substantial return on your investment. And while we're on the subject of equity curves, I want to make a very important point, which relates back early to what I was saying about self-discipline and staying in for the long term. This is an equity curve of our FXO system over roughly a 2-month period. Not too spectacular, I'd imagine that you're saying to yourself. In fact, if you'd started trading at this point, you'd probably think it was the worst system you'd ever seen. How many of you would have kept trading it? Not too many, I bet. Well, let's check another curve of the same system, but this time over a longer period. This is over a 2-year period. I want you to take note of this little dip down in the bottom left-hand corner. That's the 2-month period we looked at in the previous curve. So if you'd given up on the strategy at this point, you would have missed out on a huge amount of profit. Once again, this is a raw, non-compounded curve based on pips alone. So compounding this would have returned even greater profit. But you have to be in it to win it. If you give up, not only will you miss out on recovering your initial loss, but you will also miss out on the ultimate payoff. If you had stopped trading at any of these points, for instance, you'd be doing exactly the opposite of the pros. And that, guys, is why 20% of traders take 80% of the money out of the market. So whose team do you want to be on? This is a valuable lesson in trader psychology, and I hope that it's had an impact on how you view Forex trading, because no matter whether you decide to take the opportunity we're offering today or not, the importance of learning risk management and developing self-discipline cannot be overstated. And to achieve that, you need experience, which means you actually have to trade. And if you're going to trade, you need to become educated. Vertue Trading is fully licensed and regulated and provides a training course that meets all of the ASIC requirements. Check us out on scamadvisor.com. We have established a second to none track record of reliability and credibility in the Forex education community. We have a 100% safe risk rating and a high trust rating. At VT, we treat our members with the respect they deserve. So if you use a VT product or service, you can be assured that it has passed rigorous testing and analysis. As you should be aware by now, DTP isn't just about strategies and indicators. Unlike most trading products on the market today, we provide so much more to our Vertue Trading members. Let me quickly summarize what you'll receive with the Diamond Trader program. Included in the offer is not one, but 3 trading systems containing a total of 5 powerful strategies. You can trade one or trade them all. The choice is yours. You'll also receive comprehensive training manuals which start with the basics of Forex and progress right through to advanced trading concepts and risk management. To complement the training, we provide an extensive video tutorial library which can be accessed online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This library is divided into 5 levels and a series of videos in each, starting with an introduction to Forex trading and how the DTP program is structured, right through to the psychology of trading, risk and money management, risk to reward ratios, the DTP strategies themselves, and other advanced techniques and concepts. We not only supply you with all of the software necessary for you to become a successful trader, but we will also have it set up on your computer ready to trade. We give you the keys to our online trading lounge where you'll be trained in the methods and the strategies of professional traders. You'll also be able to peer over my shoulder as I demonstrate live trading during the London session. This is truly a valuable experience, particularly for new traders. And also you'll receive instant Twitter alerts of all trades called throughout the day. So in other words, we give you the knowledge and the power that will allow you to take control of your own financial future. But make no mistake, education is the key. If you wanted to become a lawyer or a brain surgeon or any other career that could potentially provide you with substantial income, you'd have to spend many years learning and pay out a small fortune for the privilege. At VT, we can have you trading almost immediately for just a tiny initial outlay. The Diamond Trader program is a truly comprehensive educational package, but it doesn't end there. I can tell you from experience that there are many people who, for whatever reason, don't have the time or the inclination to learn how to trade. That's cool. Trading's not for everybody. But what if I could show you how you could experience the financial advantages of trading, but do so virtually without having to lift a finger? Well, I'm going to show you how you can do just that by having our professional traders' exact positions copied directly onto your own account, trade for trade. In order to offer our members the opportunity to match our own trade positions, we've introduced the Profit Guard Trade Mirror. The Profit Guard is a standalone product that literally allows you to automatically have the same trades running as our own professional trader without any intervention on your part, unless of course you want to intervene. You have total control over the number of trades taken, the amount of risk, and whether or not you want to alter the stop loss and profit targets. So as part of this offer today, we'll install the Profit Guard system on your nominated virtual private server. You'll have all of the MTF system trades copied directly to your platform and live account. This is truly the ultimate in set and forget trading. And there's literally nothing for you to do but flip the switch, all courtesy of our sponsoring broker. Okay, the products I've described in this presentation are normally available by paying a one-off, upfront, all-inclusive cost of $4,997. But tonight, through the generosity of our affiliated broker, we're able to slash this cost. If you open a live account with our preferred broker with a minimum deposit of $2,000, the entire Diamond Trader program can be yours for the unbelievable price of just $497 all up, nothing more to pay ever. And for those of you who are perhaps hungry for an even bigger bargain, we're ready to give the whole program away. That's the training course, the video library, trading lounge, software and strategies, and the Profit Guard Trade Mirror. for absolutely nothing. That's zero, zip, naught, whatever you want to call it. It's free if you deposit $10,000 into a live trading account with our preferred broker. And believe it or not, that's not all. If you register tonight, at the end of this webinar, we'll give you free of charge our specially developed algorithmic auto trader, the Javelin. Now, guys, this is the best offer you're likely to see in a long, long time. So let's recap. For $497 on a $2,000 live account, or totally free on a $10,000 account, you will receive 3 trading systems, 6 trade management EAs, access to our live trading lounge, comprehensive training manuals, access to our extensive video library, instant trade alerts by Twitter, free and ongoing strategy updates as market conditions demand, the Profit Guard Trade Mirror, and, if you register tonight, the Javelin Algorithmic Auto Trader. So money that normally you would have spent on education can now be put into your trading account. It's a serious no-brainer. Guys, if you want to become a trader, then at some time or other you have to stop kicking tires and start committing yourself. Procrastination is the biggest obstacle to progress, and believe me, opportunities like this don't come along every day. So ladies and gentlemen, if you love the challenge of active trading, you can trade the DTP strategies manually, or if you're time poor but still want to take advantage of the massive opportunities Forex trading offers, you can access the Profit Guard Trade Mirror and match our trades automatically. The choice is entirely yours. Whatever suits your circumstances and trading personality, we have an option for you. But remember, this offer by our broker is strictly limited. Click on the link I've placed in the chat now to register and get ahead of the pack. One of the support team will contact you tomorrow and get you hooked up with the program. Okay guys, thank you for taking the time out to watch this presentation, and many thanks again to our affiliated broker for making this offer possible. I really hope it's given you food for thought and that we'll get to see you in the trading lounge soon. It's important to act now to secure your membership with this unbelievable offer, so be sure to register your interest today by navigating to the link you see on your screen. I'll now try and answer as many questions in the time we have left. Just give me a moment to bring up the chat.